Susie Everett here again, and October is Breast Cancer Awareness, and I'm actually sitting on my back porch with Janet Dixon, and she's the nurse manager at New Beginnings Pregnancy Crisis Center, and she's also a very, very good friend of mine, and she definitely has a few tips for us. I'm holding some of the things that she's going to talk about that were important to her during her bout with breast cancer. She is a breast cancer survivor, and what the cool thing is that we're both survivors and we're both very healthy, and you go through a period, but now it's kind of encouraging to see people that are just doing great after this, and she's got some special tips for us that might help somebody you know or yourself if you experience this disease. So Janet, just go ahead and share.
Okay, I brought some ideas. This really cool box, actually Susie gave me right after I was diagnosed. I found out how many treatments I was going to have of the chemo, and it's kind of daunting when you find out, I'm going to have 8 treatments, and it sounded like an awful lot. But what Susie did was she put some river rocks in here. There were 8 rocks, and so after each of my treatments, I could go outside and my husband and I could throw the rock wherever we wanted to. I didn't throw it at him. I just threw the rock. So anyway, that's a really, really great way to count down. So that would be a really cool idea for somebody to do for their friends.
And then what the neat thing is that somebody shared that with me and brought me a box of rocks that I could throw. And it felt like you were letting go of something and you were going to get through it.
Yeah.
And for me, throwing the rock, and for Dwight,
I was going to say, you had said it was really good for Dwight.
Yeah.
It's
good.
It's great to be able to count that down. And then when you know you're halfway, then you really know you can do it.
Yeah.
And
see the light.
Yes. So that is a great tip. Then a friend of mine made a prayer shawl, and so just knowing that people were praying for me was huge. And that tangible thing that says, my friend loves me, my friend's praying for me, then, and it's a really, really cool thing. So, and then my box of basket of cards. My friends, Susie and all of my posse, gave me cards, and I didn't open them all at once. I kept them in the basket, and then I opened them just whenever I needed a little bit of encouragement. So that's a really, really cool thing to do for your friend or family member too, is to get a whole bunch of people to write cards or multiple cards or whatever, funny ones, that will just lift them up. So
I remember too, we all brought you different hats.
Yes, and I don't have the hats anymore. I gave them away. Yeah. So we did have a hat party, and I would highly recommend that too, because then I had some crazy hats, but I had some very useful hats too. And I personally didn't like my wig that I had, so I didn't wear it.
Well, this is good because now, if you have somebody, all these things, it means a lot. If you don't know someone, you will someday. And remember, breast cancer awareness, you can help save somebody's life.
Yeah. 1 in 7 women are going to have breast cancer. And it's just a matter of time that you'll know somebody. And I think what you said too about us looking healthy, we are healthy now. We're very busy. We got kids to take care of. Susie's got grandkids. We got things to do. And God has a reason that we went through it, and now we're done.
One thing I did not say, don't think that because you don't have all the, quote, risk factors, just because the biggest risk factor is being a woman, and you're getting older, even though it is in many young women too, and of course men too, but that I had no risk factors, and guess what? I'm the first in the family. So don't think it can't happen. So,
right. Yep.
Thanks.